Although you can use the Task Manager to access basic performance information, the Task Manager can also be used as a tool for accessing another tool called the Resource Monitor that provides you a little bit more detail. So let's take a look at how you access the Resource Monitor and how it works. I'm going to begin by right-clicking on the Start button. And I'll go to Run and I'll type Task Manager and click OK. And this opens up the Task Manager. What I'm going to do now is click on the Performance tab. And then you'll notice that there's a link at the bottom of the window that says Open Resource Monitor. I'm going to go ahead and click on that link now. So this is the Resource Monitor, and the Resource Monitor is divided into 5 tabs: Overview, CPU, Memory, Disk, and Network. The Overview tab shows a summary of how the system resources are being used. So for right now, you'll notice that the CPU section has been expanded. And so we have a list of all of the processes that are running on this machine. We can see the process ID, the description, the process status, the number of threads, which CPU is running the process, and we can see the average CPU usage. And then over here we have a chart that shows the current CPU usage. Right now it's at about 5 or 6%, and we can see the maximum frequency. And then we have a nice overview chart at the right side of the screen that shows us the current CPU usage, current disk usage, network, and memory usage. Now we can easily expand any of these other sections as well. If, for example, we wanted to see how the system was using its disk resources, then I would just click on this down arrow right here and that would expand the disk section. So again, we see our processes and the process ID, and then we see the file that's being used, and then we see some disk performance information. And you'll notice that this information is just a little bit more detailed than what we had in the Task Manager. So now let's take a look at some of these other tabs that are available to us. So when I click on the CPU tab, I get a view that's very similar to what you saw on the Overview tab. But the difference is that we have a bit more information available to us. We still have our list of processes and the process ID and description and the status and threads, CPU and average CPU. But notice down here that instead of having drop-downs for disk and memory and that sort of thing, we now have other things besides just processes. For example, we can look at the CPU resources being consumed by system services by click that down arrow. And now we get a list of system services and we see the process ID associated with those services. We see the service description and the service status and so on. We can also look at associated handles and associated modules. Now click on the Memory tab, provides us with the same basic information. We have a list of the processes that are running on the machine, and then we can see how the system's physical memory is being used. So you can see that the portion of the chart that's in green reflects memory in use, whereas the blue represents standby memory. And then we also have just a little bit of orange here, which corresponds to memory that's being modified. And then we get a nice summary down below of the available memory, the cache memory, and others. Now I'll click on the Disk tab and shows us disk activity. We can see which processes are currently consuming disk resources. And then we also have drop-downs for disk activity and storage, so we can get some nice detail about how our disks are being used. And then off to the right, we have graphs that show us exactly what the disk activity is. We can see our overall disk activity, and then we can also see disk activity on a specific disk. And then I'll click on the Network tab. And the Network tab works in essentially the same way as the other tabs that you've seen, in that it shows us the various processes that are running on the machine, and we can see which processes are using the network and how much network bandwidth those processes are consuming. So that's how you use the Resource Monitor to evaluate a Windows 10 system's performance.